So what I want to do is show you how to leverage one of the most powerful traffic sources on the internet, and that is other people's email lists. Now, you've done that, maybe you've done that, you've heard about it a bit, where you take your offer and you send it and you give it to another marketer and they email out that offer to their list and say, here's a cool offer from Bob. Click the link, check it out. He's got a free tool, something, free download, free ebook, whatever for you. Check his product out. The problem with that is like developing those kind of like joint venture relationships and stuff like that. It's often a lot of work. And so what you can do is you can go to lists.nextmark.com and they have a mailing list finder. And so it's basically, it's really easy to use. So I'm going to go here, type in golf magazines. It's because we're going to target the golf niche. Now we're going to get all these golf magazines. There's 5 pages of them. There's 15,000 golf magazine lists here. So that's a lot of lists. Now what we're going to do is I found one. And then so this here is a list. They have a list of 258,000 opt-in emails. And that list is says it's direct mail sold. See this source over here? So what that means is, to the best of our knowledge, that the people they have are customers. Okay, so that's a lot of customers, yes. But the important thing about this is those customers have purchased. They're buyers. And so it's not like you're emailing to somebody else's list and you have no idea where they got that list. These are, direct mail sold. They're, in most cases, customers. If you want to find out more about the list, you always just go get more information. Now let's explain how this works, just so you can understand the power of it. So what you're going to do is you're going to find this list. Say this is the list over here. You're going to contact the broker and you're going to give them some money. Now you don't have to buy all the 250,000 emails at once, right? And then what you can start with is, in this case for this one, it's as little as 5,000. Then what you're going to do is you're going to give them your offer, or the company, whoever the contact is, they'll deal with it. And you're going to give them your offer, okay, your email that says, click here now, right? We'll put a little arrow that says click here now. And they're going to take that, make sure it's legitimate and good, and they're going to send that to the list, okay? And obviously they do that. They never give you like the emails, right? That would be kind of spam. So they send it to the list, and the list clicks and goes to your site, and you get paid, okay? Or you hopefully are smart enough to build a list yourself. Now here's the other cool thing about this. Let's say that you sent that offer to 5,000 people, okay, on that list. You emailed those 5,000 people, one-time email, because that's usually what it is, and you made X amount of dollars. Okay, let's just say you made X. Well, then what you would do is you'd send it to another group of the 5,000, do this whole cycle again, and say you made, whatever, because you tweaked something. And then say you tweak something else, send it again to 5 different thousand people, and you made X, you made whatever else. And once you feel confident, then instead of mailing 50 or 5,000, remember just this alone, right? How big's that list? Right there, 258,000. Then what you do is you mail, say you've got enough money and you know your numbers, and you mail out 20,000, right? And you go 20,000 people. And now you're really adding it up. And then say every month you mailed 20,000 people. It would take you a year to get just through that list. And if your offer was profitable and converting, you're building your list on the back of all these other companies. Like, look at them all down here. And I showed you there's 15,000 different lists here. Some of them aren't going to have email lists, so on and so forth, but some will. It only takes a couple. And then you're going to basically get a percentage of those people on your list. And hopefully you're going to make a profit off them. And then you can continue to do that. Then you can go back to that list, say next year, and say, hey, here's the money. I've got a new offer for you to send out to that list. Okay, and you keep cycling it around. If it's legitimate and good and you're profitable and stuff like that, there's no reason, they hopefully will say yes. So that's how you do this. And the beauty of it is once you leverage one list and are providing good value and have a really good relationship, two things happen. The first, if this is a company who's growing, well, in say a year after you've marketed to all 258,000 of their email list customers, in this case, from what we understand, well, then what's going to happen is they're going to have all kinds of new customers. So you can send out more email blasts to those, and then leverage all these other, potential magazines or lists or so on in this market. So you could literally build a massive business just by using this cycle and getting traffic. It's just a matter of testing, starting small, and then just exploding it, making sure that you have the product capacity and so on to carry it and to scale it. So that's the power of this traffic source. It's a very, because in the internet marketing that you always hear about people doing joint venture mailings, well, this is essentially the same thing. I mean, except you don't have to go to like all the conferences and network and do all that kind of stuff. And it's more like just on pure data. You just say, hey, I want to test a little bit. Let's see if it works. Whatever their minimum is, test that, and then leverage to the next, to the next, and to the next. And the cool thing is you can build relationships with these list brokers, with the potential owners, if they're small enough companies. And who knows where that will lead to. But this is a really good strategy to get an absolute ton of traffic. And you just got to make your offer work and then go from there. So best of luck. Hopefully you can start leveraging this traffic source and see where it takes you. Take care.